Good day, this is Professor Will, CBMD, PhD. Today is Sunday, March 21st, 2021. It is 4:58 and 49 seconds p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today's research, nutrient-seeking bacteria. So let's hop to it. Modeling speeds up in nutrient-seeking bacteria. Date March 17, 2021. Source Springer. Summary. Researchers have produced a model which accurately accounts for the combined influences of chemotaxis and chemokinesis in bacteria swimming towards nutrients. The team's findings deliver new insights into how self-swimming microbes survive, particularly in harsher environments like soils and oceans. Many bacteria swim towards nutrients by rotating the helix-shaped flagella attached to their bodies. As they move, the cells can either run in a straight line or tumble by varying the rotational directions of their flagella, causing their paths to randomly change course. Through a process named chemotaxis, bacteria can decrease their rate of tumbling at higher concentrations of nutrients, while maintaining their swimming speeds. In more hospitable environments like the gut, this helps them to seek out nutrients more easily. However, in more nutrient-sparse environments, some species of bacteria will also perform chemokinesis, increasing their swim speeds as nutrient concentrations increase without changing their tumbling rates. The research findings deliver new insights into how self-swimming microbes survive, particularly in harsher environments like soils and oceans. Previously, studies have shown how chemokinesis allows bacteria to band around nutrient sources, respond quickly to short bursts of nutrients, and even form mutually beneficial relationships with algae. So far, however, none of them have directly measured how bacteria's swim speeds can vary with nutrient concentration. Starting from mathematical equations describing run and tumble dynamics, researchers extended a widely used model for chemotaxis to incorporate chemokinesis. They then applied the new model to predict the dynamics of bacterial populations within the chemical gradients generated by nutrient distributions used in previous experiments. Through this approach, the researchers showed numerically how a combination of both motions can enhance the responses of populations compared with chemotaxis alone. They also presented more accurate predictions of how bacteria respond to nutrient distributions, including sources which emit nutrients sporadically. This allowed them to better assess the biological benefits of motility. Good day, this is Professor Will, CBMD, PhD, on microbiology, bioinformatics, and pathophysiology. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have a great day.